Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful Today Update channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Sheila's wedding and downfall, Deacon's marriage offer trap. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that Deacon Sharp ended his relationship with Sheila Carter. Still, Cleric might change his mind after having a converse with Judge Avon Scott. Could Deacon ask Sheila for another chance? In addition, could Deacon be the bone who spontaneously proposes marriage? If so, this is Deacon's chance for redemption. Deacon Sharp's bifurcation B&B spoilers reveal that Deacon has been keeping a lot of secrets since his captivity release. Indeed, though Deacon tried to stay on the right path, he always wound up in Sheila's route. The controversial couple had a lot of close calls keeping their passion a secret. The rearmost interruption from Hope Logan was the last straw for Deacon, however. Sheila was hearkening in a near room to Deacon and Hope's discussion. Sheila got emotional and latterly told Deacon she understood why they had to break up. Also, Sheila admitted to Deacon that she was going to have that kind of relationship with her son, John Finn Finnegan. Sheila Carter's hunting. Sheila is known for a lot of effects, including stalking. Sheila is substantially centered on stalking Finn and Steffi Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline McKinn's Wood. Still, after Cleric ends the love, Sheila sneaks into Il Giardino to asset on Deacon's private discussion. Judge Avon Scott's memorial. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that Deacon and Judge Avon Scott's connection was unveiled. Supposedly, Cleric and Evan have known each other for numerous times. In fact, Evan brought up that Cleric got him out of some pickles over the times. So when Sheila was mentioned, it all came clear. Cleric pulled some strings and called in favors to get Sheila released from captivity. As Cleric and Evan's discussion continues during the week of September 25, further details could be exposed. Now that Deacon is resolved up from Sheila, he must worry about what the villain will do next. However, especially Finn and Steffi, also Deacon could condemn himself if any detriment comes to anyone. Marriage downfall? It's teased that by the end of the week, Cleric makes a life-altering decision. Also, during the week of October 2, a robotic marriage offer is made. Could Deacon suddenly change his mind and reconnect with Sheila? Still, Sheila's dreams might not be coming true. If so, this could be Cleric fixing the mistake he made by having Evan release Sheila. Will Deacon really be suitable to finish what Bill Spencer started? It would be veritably dramatic and adulatory for all of this to come out on Sheila's marriage day, so stay tuned. Deacon's bold decision to break up with Sheila, will it hold? The bold and the beautiful spoilers document that Deacon Sharp realized he was making a foolish choice. Hope Spencer's unanticipated stop by his apartment made Deacon realize that whatever he and Sheila Carter had demanded to end, Sheila has no bone to turn to except Cleric. So what happens if he sticks to his decision and doesn't see her again? Well, the liability that this largely amusing brace has had its last adventure is remote. The pairing of Brown and Cannon's characters is arguably one of the more inspired in recent times. Deacon Sharp in the Finn position. What's the Finn position? Well, it refers to the dilemma that John Finn Finnegan allowed to live. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Deacon's bold decision to break up with Sheila. Will it hold? As Lee Finnegan told her espoused son, Finn opened the door to Sheila. Hugging her and calling her mama are the reasons why she naturally believes he cares about her, because on some position he does. Cleric made himself vulnerable to Sheila when allowing her to become his friend. Ultimately, their closeness evolved into passion. They came a secret item, but Deacon ultimately admitted to Ridge Forrester and Bill Spencer that he and Sheila were romantically connected. B&B spoilers. Hope Spencer means the world while Cleric does watch about Sheila. The bond he has with his son means further to him. As devoted observers recall, Hope opened contact with Cleric when he was serving a captivity judgment. The letters they changed during the times he was confined handed provocation. She was the first person he communicated when earning an early release. The cabin scene, where Deacon arrived with his pack, which included Hope's set letters, was memorable. Despite opposition from her mama and hubby, she stood by her pater and has done so since. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Sheila Carter goes it alone. Of course, Sheila and Deacon will be in unborn scenes together. This is daytime and the chemistry these great actors have won't be extinguished. It's reasonable to believe that Deacon will avoid contact with Sheila in the immediate future, but she's bound to check in, give him with an update, or seek Deacon's backing in the future. Cleric intends to break from Sheila, so he doesn't lose his son's trust, but she seems likely to inescapably learn about that connection on B&B. Luna pushes RJ to tell Ridge about Eric's health crisis. The bold and the beautiful spoilers tease that RJ Forrester will face a major dilemma during the week of September 25. RJ agrees to keep his granddad, Eric Forrester's secret. He pledged to keep quiet, but after Eric has a meltdown, RJ prodigies if he needs to tell his pater, Ridge Forrester. Donna Logan informs RJ that Eric's hand tremblers are more serious than a touch of arthritis. The news stuns RJ. Donna makes him promise not to tell anyone about it. It all comes crashing down after Eric loses his temper in front of Luna, the intern. RJ feels embarrassed for his granddad. He knows that Eric would no way lost his cool if it wasn't for his hand tremblers. After Eric leaves the room, RJ confides in Luna about Eric's secret. He feels Luna should know about his health struggle because his forefather is a great Joe. He doesn't want Luna to suppose that Eric is the type of man who flies off the handle over minor issues. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say that Luna suggests RJ addresses to his father about Eric's declining health. Luna understands that RJ authentically cares for his forefather and wants to help. She thinks this is too heavy of a secret for RJ to carry alone, prompting him to talk to Ridge and Brooke Logan about it. RJ tells Luna that he fears if he doesn't inform his pater about Eric's health struggle and commodity happens to his granddad, Ridge will no way forgive him. RJ must betray Eric's trust and expose his arthritis and hand earthquake secret, if for no other reason than to cover Eric. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say that RJ pulls Donna away to float the idea of telling Ridge about Eric's hand tremblers. Donna forbids him to say anything. Eric doesn't want anyone to know until after the fashion runway showdown. RJ has a dilemma. Will he tell his pater about Eric's hand tremblers or keep quiet until after the show? There's good and bad news about John McCook's character Eric Forrester. The bold and the beautiful spoilers and news indicates that original cast member John McCook has considered withdrawal, leading to rumors about his term. His character is now on a charge to design one last couture line, and it's sure aesthetics like it could be the end of the primogenitor's on-screen presence. Will Eric really join a pickleball event and leave Etsy behind? Let's break down what we know so far about this amusing but complicated plot. Eric Forrester feels left out. Ridge Forrester is Eric's mini design me. He's now CEO of Forrester, a fact he's rubbing in the OG's face. Eric participated with Ridge's desire to design one last fabulous line and go out with a bang. Ridge acted like a toddler, pouting that he, not Eric, is in control at work. The bold and the beautiful spoilers, there's good and bad news about John McCook's character Eric Forrester. In the end, they decided that each will design a line and go blue steel on the runway, letting the buyers decide who reigns supreme. This plot fueled the scuttlebutt shop that McCook is leaving the show. Is John McCook leaving? So is it true that the Sudzer is presenting the suckers with a big farewell story, letting McCook shine before he retires? Then's what we know. Ridge and Eric go each by on the coucher face off, and along the way Ridge discovers Eric's hand tremblers. Ridge Forrester's discovery. This major plot twist reportedly happens during fall reaches, and it could be RJ Forrester, Joshua Hoffman, who lets the cat out of the bag if he finds out that Eric has a more serious medical condition than arthritis. Ultimately, Eric's secret comes out and it'll change everything. Hope ploys. Sheila's last stand. Deacon sense there's no evidence of this, but grounded on Eric's symptoms, he may have Parkinson's or Alzheimer's. That's the bad news. The good news is that John McCook inked a 3-time contract before this month, which means suckers will see him at least through 2026. So suckers can relax and breathe a little easier. McCook and his altar pride aren't skipping off into the evening just yet. Now it's your turn, B&B suckers. Tell us what you suppose is passing with Eric. And as a side note, who are you lodging for in the fashion face? Off, Eric or Ridge?